It's
Well,
like,
I used to.
why is Messi better than Ronaldo? Those kind of things.
Okay, those type. Is it like persuasive writing?
No, it's like a project. I would
Yeah.
send you the rubric and everything. So,
Is this a group project?
no, it's an individual project.
Individual project. Okay. Yeah, show me. Are you gonna send it in a chat?
Do you want to do it now or we can do it next class?
Um, yeah, why don't we do this for till
Yeah,
about 5 o'clock? Sorry, 7 o'clock. 6:40 now.
we could spend the whole class on it next class because that's working block. And isn't this like my last class?
No, next week you have two sessions and then you have the office hour also. So you
Okay.
have today, Friday's office hour. Next
Yeah,
week, two sessions plus an office hour. So we have five
yeah.
sessions. Um, have you talked with your mom at all yet, or do you want me to talk to her directly
Uh, talk about what?
about whether or not you want you and her want you to continue beyond next week?
Okay, she can come here.
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good. Yeah, I was just telling her Reed because I didn't want him to be disappointed
Uh-huh.
next week. I wanted him to know it's our last week, but I don't know if you've talked it over with him to see if you and he want to continue through the summer.
Yes, we would like to continue over the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Both the practice of reading and writing.
yeah, writing as well. I think we should incorporate that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been
I mean,
talking about writing a little bit. Yeah.
so in summer also, and when the school year starts, probably we'll continue with the class.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did he tell you he did well in his project with his group project?
Yes, yes, he told me.
Yeah. So yeah, it, and so like he may have told you I have lessons and I have things that I prepare,
Mm-hmm.
but I think talking to him, he knows what he needs.
Okay.
And so I've been just kind of following that. I also have my ideas for things we need to practice. And so I have a very good website that I've been using for many years, but I found some new features on there
Mm-hmm.
that are are helping him, and I think that he likes that kind of practice.
You
So,
like practice?
all
Oh,
right,
good. Uh-huh.
all right, I'll talk to you. I'll reach out to you so that I
Sure.
don't take time away from his session.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Thank you.
Okay, all right, you're welcome. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Mhm. Okay. Um, okay. So what do you want to do? You want to talk about for like 25 minutes? We could even do 15 minutes if you want.
I'll first uh check out the project because I really haven't opened it yet. So
Oh, okay. All right, we can do it next time.
yeah,
We can spend the majority of the
I'll just
time.
explain it to you for like in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm gonna look up something. I'm see if I can get us some closed captioning. So let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Um, So
Okay, let me stop sharing.
yeah, it's like Michael Jordan better than LeBron James, and we have to make the slides with like text features and all that, internal and text and external, and yeah, and we have to present this and 5 sources in AP. And yeah, that's it. And we talk about his like career stats, achievements. So I was thinking
Okay.
about doing 2 basketball players.
Okay. So what you're going to need, the first thought that comes to mind, I have a couple questions. What is internal text and external text structure? I know what
Uh,
text structure is, but what's the difference in according to your teacher?
External is like
That
glossaries,
kind
words, bullet points, and all that.
I see. I see. It's the structure that you see visually in front of you.
Yeah.
What are the features? Okay, let me write this down. Internal
And
text
then
structure.
internal text features are like compare and contrast, chronological order, cause and effect.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. So I'm thinking a double bubble map would be helpful to you. Um, Ari, we can also experiment with free writing because if you want to generate good ideas, oftentimes just writing down all your thoughts is going to be um, important. But talking about writing and improving our writing and our structure, where I think we should use a double bubble map because we can use that to really structure our essay and to put all the language on there. So when we complete the double bubble map, this will be kind of our first draft, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that sound usable?
Yeah, so I think that was about it. So now we can get on to the lesson. We can do this
Okay,
next. Okay.
got it. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, so what I thought we would focus on today is even more practice with these questions.
Wait, I didn't choose why Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. I did uh why why LeBron James is better than Luka Doncic.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be the same difference. It'll be matter of building around a comparison contrasting. Um, yeah, so sounds good. So this right here is a themed book study here, and not really books per se, but let me show you what this is because we can read a number of articles that can be short and long. These are going to be 8th grade, so they're going to range in Lexile level here in terms of reading difficulty level. So some will be really easy, some will be more difficult. Um, we should all they should all have questions. So let's read here for a second. ReadWorks book studies are hand-curated text sets that align with the most commonly taught books in ELA curricula. There are 3 types of book studies. Knowledge book studies build deep knowledge around key content. Theme book studies inspire thematic reflection and discussions. And deeper dive book studies excite students with engaging topics related to the books. Each passage included in a book study has a text-dependent question set to support integrated reading practice. Use our one-page guide to integrate writing and speaking into your book study lesson. So something we can do. All right, that's the first time I've looked at that. So a lot of this is new to me. I'm just learning as I go. Like I said, I've used this website for years, but for like 4 years, I did not use it. So they introduced a lot of new tools. This is a themed book study here. So this is all about journeys. So
Okay.
I thought since it's summertime, um, it might be useful to do this. So the first article, we just go in order here. So how does that sound? Does that sound interesting to you to do several articles all related to journeys? So what are your thoughts? Yes?
Wait, I couldn't hear you. Could you say it again?
Okay, hold on. Arita, is your volume up?
Oh, yeah, my bad. It's just
Yeah.
I never use my volume that much.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure it's up. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
All right. So does this seem interesting to you? Because this is going to be many articles. I don't think we need to read all of these. Like I said, some of these are short, some are longer. But
Let's do Jessica Nabongo's Odyssey.
you want to do that?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Um,
Actually, we'll do Astrodad.
you want to do that after the
No,
first one?
no, we'll just do Astrodad first.
Astrodad first. Okay. All right. I don't know if maybe this first one it might force us to do these in order, but let me take a look here. Oh,
No, you
it
can just
does.
click.
Yeah, I can just click. Okay. Um, real quickly, what is wayfinding? So I don't know if we're gonna need to know that for Astrodad, but we can try it. We can try it. Okay, so the Lexile level here is not given. Interesting. Okay. When he first began, okay, first of all, what active reading strategies can you name that we've talked about or that you're aware of already? So we're going to be active readers here, right? We're not going to just dive in.
Yeah, we're gonna read
We're going to
it
create
lots
that
of
Velcro.
times.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna we're gonna leave it. We're gonna read it lots of times.
Well, we might read it at least twice,
Yeah,
but
we'll go through it. We'll read it carefully and thoroughly, so we can
yeah,
understand everything.
sure. Yeah. And so what I think we'll do, um, before we read, what are some strategies that we can employ to create that Velcro in our minds, to create a purpose for reading?
The title.
The title. What else? Okay, so let's
Skim over it.
or skim over it, right? Now, I think,
I saw some stuff about a barbecue. So
okay, saw some stuff about a barbecue. Great. I'm looking actually for the student version because it may be in the form of a book with pictures, kind of like the last article that we didn't really use that student version, but at the end we can kind of see that it had pictures and everything. I don't think this has that for some reason. So let me double check here. Oh, we can annotate here. See, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay. Okay. Great. I think you're right. So, what prediction can you make about this passage? And here's some questions. I want you to make your prediction with a couple different elements here. Number one, what is it about? Number two, um, you can talk about the format that it's in. You could say nonfiction, you could say fiction. You could even say, I think it's going to be a story, so it's going to give us something in order. Um, or you can say something like, I think it's going to be an analogy piece, or it's just going to be narrative, kind of entertain us. Okay, so that first, what's about, what format, and what's one thing you think you might learn? So those three elements there. Let me
Uh,
start with an example for my. I'll
are we
start
gonna
with an
do the
example.
vocab words?
We're going to do those, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. That's going to be part of our active reading strategies. Um, so I'm gonna model my own prediction about this. I predict that this article here, because it belongs to a series about journeys, I think it's going to be about a dad who's an astronaut, because the word astro means space. I think it's going to be creative nonfiction. What I mean by that, it's going to be informational, but it's going to sound like a story, right? It's almost like if you read about Gandhi or a historical figure like President Reagan, it would be informational, but it might sound like it's a story. So they kind of might make it up. Does that make sense?
yeah. I can also infer that his. I can also add to what you said that he misses his dad because he's always busy and they have like a not that well relationship unless he
Oh,
does. Yeah.
okay. I'm going to challenge you a little bit on that, and I could be totally
I
wrong, but I want
I
to
think he
show
might
you.
be like busy and all that and doesn't have time for his son and his son gets like upset and maybe his dad like pressures him to do some work or something.
Okay.
Because
Hang
he
on to
also
that.
maybe his dad wants him to become an astronaut just like him. So he like pressures him to become the best.
Okay. So that's interesting. Let me ask you a question, because I want to kind of dig a little deeper to show you and to prepare your mind for these deeper, more complex questions you might encounter. Frequently, when people put together these question sets and these passages and these units, um, they tend to be on the positive side. And I'm thinking to myself, because this is a series about journeying and because it's written for eighth graders, I predict that the story about Astro Dad, while he might miss his dad, they have a great relationship and he looks up to his dad. The reason I say that is because the people that are writing these articles, right? They know that people like you that are seventh graders going into eighth grade, um, they want to encourage them to to consider things like what were the positive sides of travel and journeys, right? They want to inspire you at the same time. Does that make sense? Right? So hang on to your prediction, though. You know why? It's important that you don't make my prediction your prediction. You know why? Because as we read, the fact that you made the prediction is
I
your
yeah,
Velcro.
I could be
And my,
right.
right, you could be right. And even if you're wrong, it's gonna make more sense that it's going to be more memorable for you because it's your prediction. It wasn't me telling you what to say and what to think and what to predict, right? Okay, incongruous on a scale of, let's say, I don't know it or I know it very well, how would you place yourself? Have you heard of the word before?
Yeah, I think it means to keep the harmony, I think.
To keep the harmony going?
Yeah.
Okay. What about surreal?
Um, like b bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, almost like unreal, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put this up here.
Is there any other vocab words?
Those are the only two right now.
Uh,
Now, here's something. Words are made of smaller parts that are called syllables. Some words have one syllable, but many have two or more. Listen to the audio reading aloud each vocabulary word. Okay, so incongruous,
surreal.
surreal. Yeah, the emphasis on the last syllable, surreal, and incongruous, which is the second syllable. Okay, where are the words defined? I will tell you that incongruous, in means not, right? Like if we say he's consistent, he always shows up on time. If I say, but she's inconsistent, it means that she is not consistent. Okay. Congruous means like in math, two expressions are congruent, means they are similar, right? So incongruous would be the opposite. So they don't go together. Okay.
Yeah.
And surreal, yeah, I think the words are gonna be in the passage. So let's jump over to the passage. Um, do you want to look at the question sets before, or would you rather just read and go with your prediction? It's an active reading strategy, by the way. Yes? No? You're muted.
Could you send this to me like on my own tab? I can read it. And then once you're done, I can answer the questions
Yeah. Okay.
with you.
Yes. Um, I don't know if it's going to show up for you or not, but let me give this a try. It's because I think you have to have an account or be logged in, but let me try in the chat. Right. Go ahead and try to open it up. It may not let you in because you might have to log in. And so um, let's just let me know if you were able to open it or not.
It's asking me for a class code.
Okay, let me do something. All right, I'm going to enter this into the chat right there. All right, let me know if you're in or not.
I'm in.
Okay, great.
Could I go to the bathroom real quick?
Of course.